here we have a right triangle, and when you have a right triangle, you always have a right angle or a 90-degree angle. And this is usually denoted by this little box here, which lets you know that it is in fact a right angle. Otherwise, you may not know for sure. It could be 89 degrees, it could be 91 degrees, so you need this little box here to let you know that it is in fact a 90-degree angle. So notice when you have a triangle, you have your three sides, A, B, C, and you have your three angles. So here we have our right angle, and then these are the other two angles here. And let's just label these angle 1, angle 2, and angle 3. So we know that angle 3 is a right angle, which means it's 90 degrees. And since we know that the three angles of a triangle equal 180 degrees, these other two angles, angle 1 and angle 2, must make up the rest of that 180 degrees, meaning they equal the other 90 degrees. Since you have two angles that equal 90 degrees, which means that one can't be 0 and the other is 90. You have two angles and they have measures. So an example may be, this might be 40 degrees, which means this would have to be 50 degrees. They have to equal 90 degrees together. And because they're less than 90 degrees, they are considered acute angles. Let's look at another example here we have in the bottom right. So notice that our right angle is actually here at the top, which is fine. Your right angle could be anywhere. And since this is 90 degrees, again, angles 1 and 2 will equal 90 degrees together. And looking at these, you can say that maybe this one is 55, this one can be 35 degrees. It doesn't matter. They will total 90 degrees, and what you have are two acute angles. And since these two angles equal 90 degrees, and we add in our third angle, which equals 90 degrees on its own because it's a right angle, we'll end up with a total of 180 degrees, which is what we should have because the angles of all triangles, when you add them together, sum up to 180 degrees.